All right. What up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into the energy, all right? Okay, so starting off with your energy here, I see that you're on some type of self love journey, okay? Self love can be really big for you right now. The process in which you have gained your own self love, self appreciation has been, a long one. Okay. I'm picking up on someone's energy where the more they begin to love themselves, the more they tapped into their intuition, the more they tapped into and understood and believed and trusted in their intuition. And this type of self love and listening to your intuition has led you to major triumphs over obstacles that you were facing. Um, the level of self love that you have created in yourself definitely allowed you to soar over the obstacles at one time that you were stuck at. Your name or someone's name could start with the initials RKI or J. There's something significant about those letters, those names. You could be someone who is really into elevator music or jazz music. I'm picking up a lot of soulful beats, and whatever soulful beats that you're listening to is definitely healing your body, but not only healing, but it's bringing out some type of primal instinct. And your most primal instinct is to love yourself. Your most primal instinct is to listen to your intuition, your gut feeling, what your body tells you. And there's something about drumming or instrumentals, soulful beats that allow you to create like an imagination, okay? Imagination land, okay? Or just this sense of an imagination. And in this imagination, you're able to create. So if you were to close your eyes, for example, if you were to close your eyes while listening to a soulful beat, you'll start seeing and feeling and creating either lyrics, an image to go along with the beats. Thoughts will start coming to you based off of what the beat sounds like. This is you creating out of thin air. These are one of your spiritual abilities. So this is going to be honed over you listening to your intuition over a long period of time. You're going to get control of your spiritual powers and be able to create from nothing. Okay, be able to use simple ingredients, simple beats, simple sounds to create masterpieces. Okay, to create art. But this is definitely made out of self love that led you to have a stronger intuition and to trust your intuition, which has led you to more spiritual powers that are activated through primal music, primal beats, primal things. There's something here about a drum set or drumming or tapping. You could be someone who creates a continuous beat. Okay, when you're sitting somewhere, you like to click a pen or tap your foot. When you're relaxing, you hum, you sing. You're someone who creates music, who creates art naturally. And that's just based off of your energy. So I see with this self love energy, Virgo, it is bringing a whole lot of recognition, it's bringing you a whole lot of attention and success at this time. So you standing in your power and loving yourself and healing something inside of you is getting back your energy. And with your own energy, you're able to grow the fruits of yourself, okay? Through growing the spiritual fruits that were assigned in your life, you're on your spiritual path. And this is only going to lead to more fruit. It's only going to lead to more spiritual powers, more spiritual awakenings, and more ascension. Okay, so this energy has made you become a manager. What I am seeing, I'm picking up on someone who is now a manager. You can manage 2, 3 things at a time. You're managing everybody's life because you're someone who can think about everyone's needs and incorporate it in one action. You are someone who can predict the future based off of statistics and your gut feeling. This is this is a gift that was given to you. Be aware of people working against you. See, often your spiritual powers aren't just given to you because you want them. They're often given to you because you have to accommodate, you have to make choices, you have to figure things out. And through figuring things out, you become a manager. You figured out so much, you figured out, excuse me, you figured out so much, you figured out so many people's problems that you have become a manager in a sense. You already know, you have gut feelings, your energy, your mind can tell you what's going to happen before it happens because you've already had people who have worked against you in a way that you have to show up in this energy. You have to always think of others. You have to always think about how this is going to turn out and what is going to cause, because you are the manager. You're the one in charge. You're the mother figure. You're the father figure. Okay. Um, with this energy, with the think before you act, paired with the Queen of Cups energy, you are definitely getting intuitive nudges on what to do before you do it. So, Spirit has put you through a process in which you had to take your own power back, love yourself, put that power into yourself, and grow your own spiritual powers. And as you did, you became a spiritual manager where you can help other people with their problems too. But this is only coming through the strength of your intuition. You started trusting that gut feeling. You started trusting and knowing when people are working against you, and if it is codependent, okay, or if it is healthy. And this energy, Virgo, has made you hypersensitive, hyper aware. Now your stomach hurts when somebody has done something weird to the food. Now, now you have anger. There's something here about anger. Control your anger, you will be sorry. There's something here about your emotions, being in tune with your emotion, your bodily functions, your bodily emotions that allow you to tap deeper into your intuition. Now you have gut feelings about things. Okay. Now something ends for you, Virgo, and you're so okay with everything, it doesn't even hurt you anymore. Okay. This is that type of energy. If something ends for you that you invested in and you love, you're not even angry anymore because intuitively you know that if it wasn't working for you, it was working against you. There's some type of level of spiritual strength, okay, and managerial skills that has been acquired over the last year or so that has made you your own boss, or a boss in a sense. Now, you being a boss often obviously comes with people to manage. You being a manager obviously comes with people to manage. And this could come with a level of codependency and addiction to your energy, Virgo. Yes. So you have noticed that you have to be the manager. You have to be the one in charge because often people become codependent to your foresight. They become codependent to your knowledge. They become codependent to your intuition because they have seen and it has been proven to be successful. It has been proven to be right. So there are people who will recognize you. There are people who will see a star when they recognize a star. They'll recognize a star when they see a star. They'll see in a powerful intuitive being when they meet one because the things that you say come true. Okay. And this could make you angry because if you're a manager and you have been proven right and you tell people things and they still go against it, even though you gave them confirmation, this could make you angry. But you have to realize that people do not have the same spiritual powers that you have. They do not have the same intuitive instincts that you have. They do not have the same managerial skills that you are naturally born with. So, of course, when you tell them something, their instinct is to do another. And this could cause storms in your life because you are connected to people who would rather not listen to you, even though you have been proven right. And this will leave you in a sort of I told you so energy. This will leave you in a sort of angry energy. But Spirit wants you to control your anger and allow people to experience excuse me, and allow people to experience being wrong, experience their own intuition. Virgo, experience and grow their own power based off of you managing and showing them the way. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of people who are codependent off of your energy, and this can make you very angry because you could be looking for someone who is just like you, two managers, two bosses, in order to create a world in which you don't have to take care of people. But so far in this managerial energy, you only attract codependent people. So, Spirit is trying to show you your power by showing you people's reaction or the universe's reaction to you. Okay, you can listen to your intuition and help people, and then they become codependent off of you, Virgo, and it starts to drain your energy. And anger could be the natural reaction to you being drained. So, Spirit wants you to look at your emotions differently. Look at how the universe, look at how the universe interacts with your energy differently. If you are angry over something, right, and then um, the next day you have a lot of people doing that same thing to trigger your anger. That is the universe's way of telling you that there has been something that you have ignored. There has been some type of intuitive nudge, intuitive urge that you ignored, and they're trying to put you back into the energy so that you recognize it and change. So look at your emotions differently. Okay, once you start controlling anger because it's the dominant emotion, you'll understand your emotions better. So you're not angry, you're just tired. You're not angry, you're just irritated. You're not angry, somebody just didn't listen to your managerial advice and has led them to get into more problems that you have to solve. It's this type of energy, Virgo. So Spirit wants you to observe this is the next level of your spiritual ascension, to observe your emotions rather than to feel them. And once you observe them, question them, and then you'll get your answer. There is definitely an inner childhood trauma that is being healed at this time from recognizing your emotions and who you are supposed to be. I feel like you have allowed yourself to play roles that weren't suited for you. I feel like you've put yourself in places that you do not belong. I feel like you have dealt with things that you were not supposed to deal with. And this was because of some type of inner childhood trauma. We all know as a child. So we all know as a child, we do not have control over things. We are just in, we're placed in the energy, we're placed in the places that we grow up in. Okay. We are forced to play the roles that were given to us. Okay, there's something about your relationships in the past that has made you change your perspective about how you deal with your emotions, Virgo. But as a child, we are placed in the roles, we are placed in the places that we are born in. We have no choice over these things. But the place that you were born in, the things that you were introduced to were beneath you. They were never to your caliber. They were never equal to your value and who you are as a person. Like I said, I'm reading for a very high ranking spiritual person who has managerial skills and extreme spiritual powers. And you may have been placed in small roles, okay, bad relationships, bad jobs, which did not cater to the caliber of person that you are. But as you recognize the inner childhood trauma that allows you to be okay with mediocrity, that allows you to stay in places that you do not belong, once you recognize this and make a change to the places and the things that you allow in your energy, more honor and respect comes to you. You'll find yourself in higher caliber situations. You'll find yourself in better and more suited energy for your energy, Virgo. So this is the energy of someone who really stepped into their power, recognized that the things that you have accepted thus far was because of trauma from your past that made you feel like this was okay. But as soon as you started changing that, there was a huge change in how people saw you. You get a lot more respect. Okay, there's a lot more respect and honor when it comes to you because you show up in that energy. You respect yourself, you honor yourself, you trust your spiritual abilities, you trust who God has made you to be, and because of this, people show you the respect that you demand. And there's some type of trauma here that definitely changed you. It changed you in a way where you were not this energy. At one point, you may have been the exact opposite, someone who didn't know their power, gave it away easily, someone who allowed other people to take from them and put them into situations that was beneath them. But now there is a spark inside of you, there's a new passion, there's new fire inside of you that is igniting and lighting up all of the candles that has been blown out in childhood. They're showing me this little light of mine's energy. Okay, church could be significant, childhood church memories could be significant, but they're showing me this little light of mine's when you were a child and your light was blown out, Virgo. So then you accepted dim areas, you accepted darkness because your light was blown out as a child. But instead of accepting darkness, Virgo, you are starting to relight, reunite, reignite the flame, the candles. You're stepping back into your power instead of being okay with it being gone. Okay, instead of operating in the dark, you are starting to light up dim areas. And this type of change is bringing more honor and respect to you because people see you. They see how you treat yourself. They see how you demand things for yourself. They see how you take care of yourself, and they know that they cannot treat you any other way because you will not accept it. We have the moon card in the reverse, the first reversal for this reading, Virgo. The moon card came out in the reverse, and it was clarifying change and honor and respect will come to you. Okay, there are some people here who is not going to want to, accept your changes. There are people who are going to try to dim your light again and um, avoid the emotional issues to try to keep you in dark areas. But there are things that you need to do. Okay, so if you find that you go on hold, if you find that you are being placed in hermit mode, if you find that things happen in a way where you have a lot of time to yourself, all right, yeah, so with the moon card in the reverse, there are definitely things in which it may feel unsafe to change, okay? The spirit is really urging you to take that first step to break past social norms, okay? So, what I am picking up on is someone who is very comfortable with the limits that has been placed upon their life. I'm picking up someone who is very comfortable on their own, who's very comfortable doing everything on their own, paving a way on their own. I'm getting someone who, because of childhood trauma, you may feel like this is your ceiling. This is all that you're capable of. You may feel like this is what's meant for your life, to maybe be alone, be away from people, to be on your own, be your own manager. But Spirit is telling me that the more that you ignite the candles that has been blown out in childhood, the more you're going to want to take steps out of your comfort zone, the more that you're going to want to change. All right, there's going to be an energy, I'm picking up on someone who is going to have the urges to step out of their comfort zone, to do things that they wouldn't normally to do, to learn, to try new things. Because as you ignite flames back inside of you that have been blown out, it is going to bring back passion towards things that you forgot you had passion towards. It's going to bring back creative sparks. It's going to bring back the fun, childhood energy. And through this fun, Virgo, you are going to be wanting to change who you are. And this is the evolution of your spiritual powers, your spiritual growth, your spiritual path. You're someone who encounters, masters, grow, encounters, masters, grow. So, of course, to keep elevating and keep ascending, you have to encounter new things to elevate and grow. So, the more that you tap into your spiritual power, the more that you change and pivot and listen and take control over your area, the more you master your area, the bigger the scope, the bigger the area grows. It's like once you master one field of that area, now you have a bigger field within that area to explore. Once you master that, you get bigger and bigger and bigger. And then by the time the end of your spiritual path is here, you have now conquered huge amounts of territory. You have now conquered various categories, Virgo. You have now encountered and conquered a whole lot more than you could ever imagine. So I'm really talking to someone right now who has tapped into the ascension flow. And because you're ascending at a flow, in a flowing way, things will start flowing to you. Okay. Um, and it may scare you. It may scare you to get out of the way that you just mastered, but Spirit is urging you to know that anything that you encounter, you're going to be able to conquer, master, and elevate over every single time. Okay? Do not allow fear, disillusion, sadness, scared energy to stop you from broadening your territory. Okay, it all belongs to you. I'm getting um I'm getting the Lion King reference. Everywhere that the sun touches belongs to you, Virgo. And you are the sun. And you are lighting these candles. We're getting metaphoric of the lighting of candles, sun energy. Some of you have very potent auras. Okay, you could give off a yellow sun energy. Okay, very pretty yellow orange sunset energy. There's something here about the sunset that is significant to the colors and the auras in which you give off. All right, but the more you shine your lights, okay, the more territory that you own. Everything that the light touches, you own. So Spirit does not want you to be afraid of dark places, dim lights. They want you to go in there boldly, light up that light, and take over your new territory. This is how you will be given more. You'll be given and gifted more the more that you take, Virgo. See, you were doing the opposite. You were serving and giving away your power for so long. But now I'm talking to somebody who is taking what belongs to them, who is taking what they deserve, who demands a certain level of respect to even show up in a room. This type of energy is going to be how you are going to take your territory, take your spiritual power, take your spiritual gifts, and light up every single part of the world that belongs to you that you didn't know was yours. Because you could have been in a box. You could have been in your own lane, minding your own business, Virgo. But I see a lot more land that is needed to be traveled. I see a lot more travel. I see a lot more voyaging and exploration on the menu for next year, Virgo. I see you going to different places after mastering and conquering something. So if you feel that there's a period of stagnation, a period of hermit energy, this is just the signal that it's time to move. It's time to venture off into that next experience, Virgo. It's time to venture off into that next field, that next territory, in order to gain more territory under your kingdom. Okay, this is all ending. Okay, your reading is ending with a proposal. Okay, and something important, such as a job or a raise. This is that energy that happens when you stand in your power, Virgo. People start proposing you things. Yeah. I'm talking to someone who the next level of your spiritual ascension will be, instead of a manager, you will be a scout or a boss or an agent, okay? Where people come to you with good ideas, okay? You get paid for helping promote or raise up people. Because in the beginning, I did talk about how there are people who recognize who you are, your star quality. They recognize your spiritual powers based off of the things that have happened because you said it would. And this type of energy creates codependency. But once you step into the next energy where you step away and stand in your power, people can't be codependent off of you anymore. Then they have to come to you with proposals in order to get you to engage with them, putting you in a position of things coming to you. This is that emperor energy that you were supposed to always be in, but because of inner childhood trauma and the things that you have accepted, you have given your power away. But this next phase in your spiritual evolution, Virgo, is to be able to sit on your territory and have people come propose things to you. They're going to be people who come to you who need your help. They need your insight, your foresight, but that doesn't come without an exchange, monetary exchange, physical exchange. There's going to be some type of trading system in which you are going to become the head of. And instead of serving, Virgo, people will come to you for service. That's that next level of ascension that is coming for the Virgos that I am picking up in this reading. We have the Knight of Swords, and it came out in the reverse, but I'm taking it upright because it fell in my lap. What's this proposal energy? And then we have the Ace of Cups. The Seven of Wands at the bottom. Okay, so what this energy is giving is that there's going to be people coming towards you, challenging you. Okay, there's going to be the energy, almost like a political rally. Okay, we just got done with the elections, and what that has shown us is all the campaign energy and the links people will go to get votes and recognition, Virgo. But I do see that there will be rivals. Okay, there will be conflict that comes with being your own boss, stepping into this position and having this sort of power. All right, there will be people who want to challenge your authority, challenge your spiritual strength, challenge your intuition, see if you're able to protect what's yours, if you're really able to stand in your power. And with the Ace of Cups energy, Virgo, this is that flowing of productivity that comes with the Emperor or the Empress. Okay, the Empress has in the photo, with the Empress, there is a waterfall in the background that is overflowing. And this is what they're showing me as the symbol of the Ace of Cups. Because these people, they all want something from you. Like I said, the next level of spirituality for you, the next level of spiritual ascension for you is to sit on a huge amount of territory and make people come to you for your energy, for your service. And this is when you hand out cups, okay? Cups of your energy, cups of your knowledge, cups of your advice. All right. And there's going to be good things and bad things that come with that, and people who challenge your productivity and your prosperity, but you are going to be very abundant. So you will be able to freely give away your energy. Okay. And I say freely because it's not coming out of your life force. Okay? What they're showing me in the beginning was that you were pouring your energy into people and it was taken away from your light force. It was dimming your light. It was taken away from your territory. It was making you angry. It was making people codependent, and you were literally giving away your life force. But with this energy here, you're going to be so productive, Virgo. It's going to be so prosperous that you can even give your enemies a cup of knowledge. Okay? And in doing so, and it doesn't take away from your life force anymore, because they have to come to you to pay for it. This is that energy. Okay? Whoever so sees to challenge you, whoever so sees to conflict with you, has to come on your territory and talk to you about it, and they gotta pay to do that. This is that next level of energy that I'm talking about, Virgo. And there is also some type of love coming in. There is always love here for Virgo. Because of your energy and who you are, love comes to you naturally through every aspect of your life because you show love freely. So there's something here about the love that you have shown, okay, coming back to you. Closing message. We have a stubborn and arrogant person coming up here. And these are those people, your enemies, the opposition, okay, that is going to have to come on your territory to challenge you. Okay, and these are the people who are going to be challenging your productivity. They're going to be challenging your authority, your knowledge, your spiritual powers, Virgo. But with the Ace of Cups energy, this is giving me that you have enough to accommodate the challenge. All right, what's the Ace of Cups in this energy? Yeah, like I said, there's always love coming in for you, always. Always. And if you have not found that person, it's because you have not stepped into the energy to attract this person. You have to have a certain level of territory. You have to have a certain level of spiritual knowledge. You have to have a certain level of honor and respect before marriage comes to you, Virgo, before this proposal comes to you, because you are attracting stubborn and aggressive people who only want to take from you. They only want your energy so that they can show up as you. But this next level of your spiritual power, there will be no one in this world who could ever take your power away from you ever again. There will be no one in this world who can ever take your life force or dim your light ever again. And once you get to that point, Virgo, there is going to be a love who represents the same love that you do. Okay, so it's not a power exchange, okay, but it's a level up. It's more of an abundant energy. You no longer have to take from yourself and give to others. Someone will be given to you. This is the energy of your cup running over. All right, this is the energy that I have for you today, Virgo. This could come to you after periods of great personal sorrow. Okay, we have the Five of Cups to the Hanged One. In the middle of every lesson, there's going to be sorrow and troubles. But immediately after that, Virgo, there will be recognition and reward. All right, if you learn how to take the journey, okay, and be wiser in the end. This is the energy that I have for you today. Your spiritual powers will be given to you in a more product. Your spirit, excuse me, I'm distracted. Your spiritual powers will be given to you. Your spiritual ascension will be given to you through trauma, through failing, through triumph, through conflict, through trial and error. But once you learn and really ignite that flame, signaling that you have learned all that you needed to learn in this territory, your territory will continue to broaden. And once you get to the level of what I'm talking about, you'll look out and see all the territory you have gained. You look out and you'll see all the spiritual knowledge you have gained. You'll be able to stand in your power and know that it can never be taken from you again. This is the energy that I have for you, Virgo. I hope that it resonates. Peace.